Hello, my name's Kevin Douglas Berg. This is What Was I Saying blog KDB. I'm here to provoke thought and move humanity just a little bit. I did the complete 20-year history, basically, of all Putin's quotes relating to the lead up to the war. I made a separate playlist, as well as I added a video on my overall intake and what I've seen about the Russian philosophy, as well as the American philosophy, on both countries being absolutely paranoid of each other. Absolutely. Many years. Both sides. But in addition, I do have some more statements on that, and I cite some sources that I had. We actually got Zelensky actually got in coordination with war countries in agreements of, I'm going to read them to you this week. When I'm done reading this, we're going to dive into it a little deeper and think, is this for war? Or is this to stop war? Or is this to do neither? And just keep what they have going on. All right, here we go. The latest security agreements with President Zelensky, a step towards peace and stability. AI titled it, Not Me. Talked about AI before, right? In recent developments, a series of significant security agreements involving Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky have been signed, marking a pivotal moment in the ongoing efforts to ensure peace and stability in the region. These agreements reflect the international community's commitment to supporting Ukraine amidst its challenges. We just gave them another $1.5 billion, right? Yeah. Not to mention the other $165 billion we gave them. One of the most notable agreements is the U.S.-Ukraine bilateral security agreement signed on June 13th, 2024. This historic 10-year agreement signed by President Biden and President Zelensky is a testament to the close partnership between the two democracies. I just want to tell you guys, our allies, other allies besides Ukraine, are having like logistic issues with us getting them the arms right now. Key point. We made Ukraine first over everybody else. Anyhow, it aims to strengthen Ukraine's defense capabilities, bolster its deterrence against future threats, and support its economic recovery and energy security. Yeah, don't forget economic recovery. BlackRock's got that, baby. BlackRock's got that all handled. We just keep on blowing up shit. BlackRock, hey, more business for them. Furthermore, Slovenia is financing a bilateral security agreement with Ukraine, expected to be signed before the NATO summit in Washington. This move by Slovenia is a significant step in showing solidarity with Ukraine and contributing to the collective security measures in the region. Additionally, an agreement between Kiev and the European Union is set to advance peace and prosperity, quote unquote, across the continent, as stated by President Zelensky. The EU-Ukraine security agreement is another layer of support for Ukraine, emphasizing the European Union's role in the region's security dynamics. These agreements are not just about military support. They encompass a broader strategy that includes intelligence sharing, enhancing interoperability between militaries in line with NATO standards, and positioning Ukraine as a long-term contributor to European security. They also underline the importance of Ukraine's Euro-Atlantic integration and implementation of reforms in line with its EU accession goals and NATO's program of reforms. I don't know what all that bullshit's about. The collective efforts of the international community is demonstrated by these agreements. Provoke Russia. That's what we're going to talk about. That's all this fucking is. It's provoking Russia. Sends a powerful message, unity and determination to support Ukraine in its time of need. What about supporting the United States in its time of need to support Ukraine? The path to just peace, which they don't want, that respects Ukraine's sovereignty and territory. Still got money over there, I bet, in their banks. Oh, yeah, I bet. I should look into that a little further. See if I can get anywhere. I'll get back to you on that one. The path to just peace that respects Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity is being paid with these strategic partnerships. All to torment Putin. Make no joke about it. This is going to Putin saying, fuck you. We're Ukraine, we'll do anything we want. And I got another question on that too. The collective efforts of the international community as demonstrated by... Okay. For more detailed information on the U.S.-Ukraine bilateral security agreement, you can refer to official statement released by the White House. Once again, for peace, more agreements, more countries, look at the NATO, or for war. You hit Ukraine, you're going to hit NATO, your European nation, European bloc. And by the thing, what our NATO says, our NATO's agreements are, we go all in. So, I gotta ask you something. They fly men out of that country like nobody's business. I didn't know you could do that in a war zone. Are we being played? Seriously. Why did we give him all this money if he's going to go with Europe and NATO all the same? Why does he have all our stuff that we used to give other allies and now they're hurting? Now they're hurting for armament. You read that. You heard that right. I can bring up a quote about that. I saw a story about it. I'll put it down below. To help stop a war or to provoke a war. You decide. In my mind, it's provocation. That's all it is. Or provocation. Nothing that they signed is going to temper anything of what's going on between Russia, Ukraine, and the United States. Well, fuck it. You know what? Russia and the United States. Let's take Ukraine out of the picture. Ukraine's not really basically there. It's us fighting Russia. It's all in optics. We're in World War III, folks. We are. We have been. Ever since they said you can use U.S. weapons, security systems, launching cruise missiles. I thought you had to have a declaration of war that was approved by the Senate and the House. Did I miss something? Yeah, they bypassed the old Congress. Why? Fuck it, he's Biden, he can do anything. Yep, he can do anything, he didn't care. We are in war with Russia right the fuck now. If you don't think anything less than us being in a direct war with Russia as we speak here, I'm sorry, you're sold on the narrative. What's Ukraine hiding? How much how much money are is in those banks still? And how much money was laundered? We're trying to tie up loose ends. I'm the only one who's going to say this. So if a car blows up, fuck, I don't care. Seriously though, where's this all going? It's going to a nuclear war. And right now it's we have a quote unquote proxy war through Ukraine to Russia. Take Ukraine out. We give them all the shit. It's all our shit. It's going to be all our F-15s, which is awesome because you know what he said about strategical nuclear targeting. If challenged. All right, my name is Kevin Douglas Berg. This is what was I saying, blog KDB. This brought us no more closer to peace, and intentionally went so we can continue to do what we're doing because the powers that be want it. All right, pray for you, pray for me, pray for world peace, pray for people coming and going, pray for those on a plane, train, automobile, pray for those that are serving, have served, post-serving, fighting with PTSD. Pray for those that are in the hospital, out of the hospital, want a better day. Pray for people in uniform. Pray for people, policemen, policewomen, firefighters, rescue first responders, anybody going to and fro on a plane, train, automobile. Also pray God for tomorrow we'll have more basic necessities for those in need of water, shelter, food, clothing, and clean places to go to the bathroom. Pray for you and me in world peace, even though they don't want it. There's no way. No way. No way. That's what I'm seeing. I mean, you can decide how it's going down. That's why I just bring the information to you to provoke thought. My name is Kevin Douglas Berg. I'm here to provoke thoughts and move me in just a little bit. Kevin out. Thank you, folks. You're the best.